Hello and welcome to Unpacking Omotenashi, a video series where we explore the culture of business and the art of service. Asking questions like, is collaboration better than competition? Is the bottom line always the bottom line? And can slow and steady win the race? And on this episode, we're also asking, what is the power of partnerships for merchants and acquirers? I am Victoria Pereasha, a big believer in Omotenashi, the art of customer care, diligence and consideration. And today I'm absolutely delighted to welcome Yasoda Ruhee, Head of Partnerships for Checkout.com. So in this episode, I would love to ask you, Yasoda, what does Omotenashi mean to you?
Omotenashi, I think, underpins the values of how you do business and derives the core principles of how people should view you as a business, basically.
What a lovely thing. I absolutely agree with that. And so as we delve a little bit deeper, can you just give me a 2-second overview of what you do in your everyday role?
So I manage the relationship with the card schemes in Europe. And as you can guess, as an acquirer, there are loads of things that we should look into. It spans over technicalities, product development, how we can enhance customer service, and basically making sure that we provide the best service to our merchants.
And underpinning all of that, I'm guessing, is partnerships.
Absolutely.
I'd love to know where you've seen the power of partnerships firsthand, and how does that work for you?
Being an acquirer, we always put high importance on our merchants and what they need. Most of the time, we have to kind of work with our partners, and this is where having a strong relationship with our partners have proved to be quite helpful, because it really helps us in identifying concerns or even gathering insights that would be helpful for us to kind of build the product that we want, and also what merchant wants, basically, because we are all working towards the same thing. We all want the same thing.
If you think about partnerships as a whole, what do you think really makes a good partner?
So there are various things that we look into when we are looking for partners. The first thing is reputation. Okay. The second thing, obviously, is we need our partners to be aligned with what we want to achieve, have the same culture, have the same vision. We are quite adamant in the level of service that we provide to our merchants. So we want also that our partners kind of join us within making sure that, we do provide the same level of service across the board.
And if you were to give someone viewing this video series a piece of advice on how to build that really kind of brilliant partnership with someone, what do you think are the key top 3 things they need to do apart from what you've seen in your business?
So I think it is important to have full alignment in terms of what each party wants to achieve. There need to be trust, openness, and the more you collaborate, the more aligned you are with both ends, it just helps for you to build a strong relationship. And this is, I think, the underpinning principle to create great partnership.
And do you know what's interesting about today is you've met a couple of our other customers here, and it's such a small industry,
Absolutely.
Isn't it? And I think the power of networking at these types of things or in another kind of situation, that kind of bring partnerships in a very different level as well.
Definitely.
I don't know if you agree with that.
I totally agree, because even if we are competitors in some way, we are operating within the same industry, and we come across the same thing. Exchanging ideas and insights is always helpful. And I think this plays a good part as well in partnerships generally.
And that's, I think, one of the really lovely things that I love to do today is bring people together, bring the community together, that understanding that the art of customer service transcends so many different layers. And when we were talking earlier on, we talked about what the tenets are, and trust, communication, openness can really tie into many business principles. But to become a true partner to someone, you do need to understand that. Yasoda. Final thoughts for today, for anybody who might be watching a program. What is that white paper blank slate for the great partnership of tomorrow?
I think we should never underestimate the power of partnership. This is something that we need to nurture. And the more alignment you have with your partners, it will only help to reap the benefits out of it.
Oh, I totally agree with that. Yes, so it was lovely to have you today. Thank you so much.